and 1. Welcome to the Culturally Distinct Podcast. This is your boy DJ KO.
K Jack is back in the building.
We appreciate you guys for coming and subscribing to the show, giving us the comments from the last shows and the shows to come. I appreciate you guys for zooming in, tuning in, and letting us know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, what you guys asked us to talk about. So we're going to continue to bring content to you guys. So today we have a special show. Today we have 2 music artists in the building. We gonna get to that. Look, this one Anxious over here.
Hey.
2 music artists in the building. To my left, we have my girl Jaden Zoe.
Hi. Hi.
And to my right, we have my girl
Kylea.
Kylea.
Okay.
Kylea, I said it right.
You did it right. You did it right.
I said it right. Kylea.
You did good. Kylea.
Kylea. So look, before I get started, I want to know, because both of you guys are exotic, right? Exotic people, which is a beautiful thing, right?
Thank you.
So where
I like the face you just made. Explain to me what exotic
Come right
is.
back into the bullshit. Like
Exotic.
I expected. I've been gone a month.
Hey, look,
You went
Oh, boy.
right into it.
right back into the
Right.
bullshit. What does exotic mean?
Well, you know, that's just a term. It's a term of endowment.
Endearment?
Endearment.
Oh, shit.
But good try. Good try.
Endowment.
Someone needs a dictionary. I mean,
Y'all be
Exotic.
easy. Hey,
Yeah.
Watch your tone.
So
Don't
where you
do
guys
my
from?
brother. He tried.
I'm from Houston,
H-Town.
born and raised.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, New York.
Okay.
Ethnicity.
My mom is French Creole and
Okay.
Mexican. My dad is like Scandinavian, like
Okay.
mix. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some exotic shit.
So you're a Creole.
Can I? Am I allowed to
like I said.
curse?
Okay, she gave us the definition. I love it.
Am I allowed to curse?
Oh yeah, you curse. Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, I don't curse that much, but maybe a
You
little.
drink water. You don't curse. I like this girl.
I'm a vegan, you
I
know,
learned from you.
vegan
You
vibes.
know what that is?
Yes,
You know what that
I
is?
like you already.
A person that doesn't curse, don't drink, you gotta watch him, because they're killers.
Oh shit.
She a sociopath.
She was, hey, she light skinned now. So, Jaden, ethnicity.
I'm Dutch and black.
Ooh,
black.
that's sexy.
My
So,
mom is
okay.
from Curacao. My dad's from Virginia.
Virginia.
He a country boy.
Oh, that's
But the
dope.
way your voice dropped, I'm from Virginia.
Virginia.
Just took
You,
all
you
the
can't
way-
say Virginia. You gotta say Virginia.
Virginia. Country.
You gotta say it with a little country swag.
So that's dope. That's dope. That's a good thing. The reason why we call this show culturally distinct, because we have distinctions in our culture. We have what you mix with those 100 races that you
I'm a
mix
mutt.
with.
I'm a mutt. Just call me a mutt.
I was just finna say, ooh, for all the people out there who have mixed breed dogs, they're not
Yeah.
mutts, they're exotic.
Exotic, right? That's a new term.
Exactly.
We got exotic breeds over here.
For 2021, that's a new term. Instead of being mutts and mixed, it's called exotic. All right. So, music industry. Let's talk about it. How long you guys been in music?
Pursuing music for the last 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was married before for 10 years. So,
oh, really?
yeah.
That's a heavy statement that you just made. I'm gonna come back to that.
Yeah. Let's go back to that.
I'm gonna come back to that because that's a
years.
mouthful. That
It
was
is.
loaded. That was a
You
loaded
know,
statement.
I'm coming loaded.
That was
always.
a loaded statement. Go ahead.
Okay.
Pursuing it for 3 years. What about you, Jaden?
I've been pursuing music since I was, I would say, like 9.
9.
Yeah.
How old are you now? 12?
No, I'm 23.
And then she's beautiful. Let me just turn my camera around to show her.
So,
He said 12.
so
Now you know she ain't 12.
inspiration though. Like, what did you guys start off from? Like,
Well, my dad always been into music, so I was just raised around music. Coming from a Caribbean family, like I'm
Okay.
Dutch Caribbean, so
Okay.
we listen to soca, we listen to a lot of dancehall, reggae, and they dance all the damn time. And I was like, what the hell is this? I need to, I want to wine punnets and do all this
Hey.
dirty whining. So
Wine
I
punnets.
just started, getting into that and singing, and then I met a couple stars because my dad was in music. So
Okay.
I, met like Mariah Carey.
oh,
and
dope.
Oh,
it's
wow.
like, that's my inspiration.
You're
But when
giving
I was
me Mariah Carey vibes right now.
yes,
Can you hit that
when
C
I was-
note though? Can you hit that high C
I
note?
can hit some notes now.
That high C. That-
The high C, I need to be like warmed up and practice for that, but I definitely can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love me a good falsetto.
that's
Okay.
dope.
So
That's dope. Kylea.
Well,
Kylea.
Kylea, you said it right. You said it
messed me
right.
up. She messed me
I
up.
just
See what I'm
made
saying?
sure
It's
you,
okay.
you didn't sound confident when you said it.
Now, I've been, also around music since I was young. My grandfather, he used to have a really good voice. He used to sing like Elvis. And, like, he bought me a karaoke machine when I was younger.
Okay.
But, you know, I never took it seriously because I'm actually an alto singer. So for the longest time, I kind of thought like, oh, I can't sing because I can't like hit those super high notes.
You just carried it
But
back to the
then-
choir. She just carried the choir back to
Exactly,
church.
exactly. But then it's like, you know, Janae Aiko and all these type of artists came out who have that lower tone, and I was like, wait, hold up. And so when I got divorced, like it was something that I like put all my energy into to distract me.
Okay.
Very helpful.
Dope. But it's funny you say that because a lot of people that say had that baritone or alto voice, a lot of people back
Like
in,
you
back
right
in the
now?
day. Well, you know, yeah, if y'all don't want me to cut it, no, because I cut one real quick.
Somebody.
Hey, hold up, here we go. I'm gonna freestyle on that one. Hold up.
Oh, 713 day was yesterday.
It was,
Yeah, exactly.
man.
Yeah.
I wish it was today, right?
Speaking of 713 Day, I have a song out called Houston Freestyle with 2 other dope artists
Okay.
from
Dope.
Houston, and it
What
was
they plugging
posted
now?
yesterday. We posted the video like way back, but it's a Chicago Freestyle by Drake. We remade it and made it Houston. I mean, he got Houston ties. He should have
Dope.
called it
Can
Houston
somebody
Freestyle.
explain to me, because, you know, I'm the Brooklyn girl here. What is 713 Day? Because I do
It's
not
July
know.
13th. The area code is 713.
Houston area code, baby.
I'm not from here, so I don't know.
I got a
It's the Houston
713
code.
area code, by
That's
the way.
like one of the that's the original.
Exactly.
Before it grew, it's like that's
Exactly.
the original
So
area code.
stupid.
I didn't know.
That's why I was wondering. I was like, okay, I'm missing out on something because I want to be a part of the Houston events. But I'm like, what is 713 Day? So thanks for
I mean,
explaining
it's
that
a
to me.
whole
Because
movement, but
everyone's like,
July
come out,
13th and the
come
area
out.
code
I'm
is
like,
713, so it's
what's
713
this?
day.
Yep,
Okay, that's
July
dope.
Look,
13th.
I didn't know.
That's
Look,
dope.
my wife told me that yesterday. I was like, so is it an 832 date? She was
Right?
like, no.
That's why I was
Is there
confused.
August 32nd?
But I didn't know what it meant.
Look, now you got it. Come on now.
I didn't know.
He's
You messed
serious.
it up.
I was serious in a heart
She's
attack.
smart.
He's serious though. That's the
Listen.
sad
I know,
part. He
I
is
know.
so serious
I didn't know.
right
Then
now.
I asked, I said, well,
Is it a 281?
what about
Oh, man.
346? Is it 346 day? I thought
346 is the newest area code.
But
They
I
have
didn't
a
know.
long. If there was a
So-
46th day of the month, it would have a long way to
so.
go.
The reason why I thought that in my mind, I thought about 420.
Yeah.
Right, the reggae
Yeah.
420, the weed day, right?
Ooh, that's my
Right.
favorite day.
Oh, so you do that?
Yes.
Well, pick your poisons, baby. Hey,
I don't
pick
drink.
your
I don't
poisons.
curse. I don't eat meat, but I will.
Well, I won't.
Eat some
Look,
ganja.
pick
herb.
your poison. Pick your poison. It ain't really poison because you know it's a herb.
It
Grows
is
from the
right.
earth.
It's
but
natural.
It is natural, but you know, pick your poisons. That's what I
Right.
always say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like to be in
No
control.
judgment.
No, not at all. But I feel like I can be very creative when
that.
I.
Come on.
That's how I feel when I drink wine. Okay.
Okay.
No wine for you today. Matter of fact, get us some wine over here. Let's see what's got.
I want tequila today, guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Okay.
No
well,
fighting.
I'm actually Muslim. That's originally why I
Really?
don't drink. I know that's weird, right?
Hold
but
on,
it's
hold
like as people are like, "Oh, you're a hypocrite. You smoke," and I'm like, "Look, pick your poisons.
Chosen religion.
Only God can judge me."
Okay.
Chosen or born into it. Chosen.
No. Reverted
Okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, so you do Ramadan and all that stuff?
All of
You
it.
pray 5 times a day.
All of it.
After you pray, you smoke.
Sure do.
At dusk and dawn.
Okay. No, I mean, you know, I try not to smoke like when I'm praying. Obviously, I want my,
yeah,
you know,
right.
but right.
Why not?
But definitely that time of meditation 5 times a day. It's actually, you know, people think of it as a hassle, but I think of it as like medicine. Like I need that time to just shut off everything for 5 minutes. You know, it's actually really not as difficult as people make it seem. So,
Right. 100%.
and if I miss my prayers and I'm doing something, I'll try to pray them later. I'm not
A
perfect,
lot
but
of
you
people
know,
Right.
pray 5 times a day. They just don't realize.
Exactly.
It. I mean,
They-
how many times?
20
you
times a
call
day,
on the
right?
Lord, you, oh Lord Jesus,
Right,
it's all
right,
a
right,
prayer.
right. Help me.
You pray more than 5 times
Lord,
a day.
help.
They just
For
don't
sure.
realize
Wow.
it.
Hold on.
But
They
the
don't
actual
dedicate the-
motion
right, they don't
of the
dedicate
body,
it.
like it's
Absolutely.
actually very beneficial for you, and even
Absolutely.
like your chakras, like your
That's what I'm
Right.
into. I'm
your
very
third
Okay.
eye,
spiritual.
Yeah.
right? So your third eye chakra, the only way you can release energy from it is to put it, you know, ground it.
Yeah,
and
for
that's how
sure.
Muslims pray. So it's very interesting.
Everybody know what that is, though.
And-
What's that third eye? They're going too deep.
Intuition, intuition.
Knowing yourself and your purpose.
To know
Okay.
when it's get
Amen.
out and start singing after 10 years.
Yeah, you know, it came to me. I didn't go find it. It
Right.
found me.
Right.
Okay.
Really.
That's
Right.
beautiful.
For sure, because I'm an interior designer. So, you know, anything that creatively lets me express myself. So, I feel like they go hand in hand. And I was like, okay, I'm designing. Like, I want my hobbies back. I want to dance. I want to sing.
Right.
And then my friend had a dance studio, and I met this girl who was like, I didn't know you could sing. Like, my friend makes beats in LA. And
dope.
it was just,
It
I got in the
together.
studio for the first time. I started crying when I heard myself back on the headphones. I
feel
was like,
I've
oh my
seen
God.
you before. Like, I feel
Really?
like I met you somewhere in
Y'all in
Los
the industry.
Angeles.
No. You
No,
know what?
I
I'm
lived
going
in-
to LA this weekend. Shout
We
out
having
to
a- we having a
LA.
reunion.
Right.
Y'all see
I lived
that?
in LA for 7 years. I just
really?
recently moved to Houston. Yeah.
So that's what I would say. What brought you to Houston?
I have family here, but I've been traveling in Houston since like 2014. Houston is like a hidden city that loves music. A lot of people don't come here first for music, but Houston give like independent artists a chance because they love music here. Like they don't care if you famous, if you hot, if you just, you know, mediocre.
go.
They want to hear your shit to say we heard it, it's whack, or we heard it, we love it, let's play it. This is a city where you could actually grow, and I'll say grow as a person, grow musically, whether it's fashion, design,
Right.
owning your own shop and business. It's a cool culture out here, and that's
Cooking
what brought me
banana
here.
pudding.
Well, you know.
Yeah, and the food.
That's
hold on.
dope. That's
What?
dope that you have that perception on
I love
Houston.
it
That
here.
that makes me feel so good because
I love
when
it
I go to
here.
LA and I tell people I'm from Houston, they're like, "Oh, we love Houston people. Like we love Houston
This
girls."
is a country.
I'm like, "Why y'all
And it
dance?"
doesn't have no culture.
That's easy to have. Houston has no roots. There are
Right.
no roots in Houston. There's so many. It's just a melting pot.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's so easy to gather and create anything from
I don't
here,
know. A
'cause
lot
there
of
are no
rappers sing about Houston and Houston
Well,
girls.
now.
I'm just saying.
Because it got tired. Because you know why? Atlanta is wore out now. They done
It's done.
They done
Atlanta
raped
is
Atlanta.
not
They done
Atlanta
wore
no
Atlanta out.
more.
Now they need
Atlanta
somewhere to
is
go.
done
Ooh,
today.
y'all gonna be in trouble. Y'all gonna be
I
in
think
trouble.
everybody in the pandemic, came to Houston because
Right.
Houston was the only city open. But they also got the chance to really see how Houston was and how they stick together
Right.
as a state, and I think that's really dope.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. So speaking of that, have you guys been to South by Southwest in Austin?
I have not.
You never been?
I haven't
but
either.
I was gonna perform one year, but we had canceled that performance, and that would have been super dope. I always wanted to go.
So
You're gonna go again. That wasn't the right time.
Right.
Absolutely.
Divine
Oh,
timing.
no.
So
Oh,
even with
yeah.
that, how easy is it for you guys to get into music, attend concerts and things like that when you're not performing?
How easy it is.
Do you like South by Southwest, Essence Fest, like any of these festivals,
Yes.
and just like, do you just ever want to go and not perform, just
Oh,
to
yeah,
be a
no,
spectator?
I'm
Oh,
the
no.
person to go.
I'm
Like,
always gonna
I
wanna
love
perform.
go.
What?
Look, I
Hello,
love to
give me a
go.
stage and a mic.
For real. But it always work out like that because I always just go and I wind up on stage anyway. But I like to be inspired and I like to just see other artists, how they perform, like legends. Because Essence
Right.
Fest got
Right.
the quad look.
Right.
Those are all my peoples that go. I'm like, I was inspired by this person, that person. So I always like to see and get inspired because, when you don't see that inspiration, it's really like you don't really know where you want to go musically when you perform.
Right.
Because you feel that, but it feels good when you're on stage and you see somebody else do what you love to do too. It's kind of like, shit, she fucked it up. It's like when you go to a concert and you watch Beyonce and she got all these fireworks and that fucking fan she always use. Listen, give me the Beyonce fan.
Right.
I want to look like that.
Exactly.
Now I know because they always ask me, what do you want at your shows? I'd be like, shit, before I never knew.
Fireworks.
Now I'm like, shit.
And the
I
fan.
want fire in the back. I want
Fan in the
shit,
front.
the fan in the front.
You
I
know
want
what?
the
That is so
lighting.
good. The fan in the front.
you got your hair going like
I'm gonna
that.
need that fan in the front too.
So what's,
okay.
what's the biggest stage that each of you has played? Whoever wants to go first. To you, what's the biggest stage that you say?
That I've ever performed on. Actually, I just last weekend went to LA. There's this artist out there. His name is Elijah Banks. Shout out Elijah
yeah, he's
Banks.
dope.
He's popping out there.
dope. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
popping out there right now. And one of our mutual friends, he invited me on to perform with him. He
That's dope.
yeah, he was really dope for doing that. And it was the Kush Festival. So it was pretty
You was at
dope.
home with that.
Huh?
You was at home with the Kush Festival.
She was like, yeah.
I actually didn't smoke when I was there because I was
okay.
smoking backwoods the whole weekend, and
And
I
it makes
can't
you
do no
raspy.
backwoods.
Raspy.
It hurt my throat so bad.
Yes, it's like smoking hookah.
So for the people that don't know what backwoods
What is backwoods?
Backwoods. I'm not a smoker.
It's a tobacco leaf,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with tobacco. But I did when I was out there because it was just everybody has one, so you're just
Yeah,
like, let
it's
me
the
hit that,
thing.
fuck it, But no, I didn't smoke at the Kush Festival, so I didn't actually enjoy it like that. But
you indulged a little bit.
after.
A little bit. So let me ask you guys this: far as going back to what you said about seeing old school artists or artists that's older than you guys, do you guys listen to old school music and like does it resonate to where you are in your life? Even though I know you guys are younger, but like
Sade every day.
like a Sade or
Sade
Anita
every day.
Baker or Tony Braxton, something like that. Does it the music resonate? Whitney Houston,
Aaliyah,
Yes.
Sade, those are my
Okay.
muses.
Yeah.
Like,
Amy
right,
Winehouse.
what's your pregame
Yeah.
music? What gets you?
My
where you need to
pregame
be?
music is so like people. Listen. This is some funny shit, okay? Because I have friends everywhere, right? And they don't want to give me the aux, but that's fine. Sometimes they want to give me the aux, but they don't know the song.
They're jealous.
They don't know the songs. I like underground artists.
Like Flying
artists
Lotus.
That's not
Right.
like
You guys know
hot
Flying
right
Lotus?
now. I like to listen. I'll be like, yo, y'all heard this song? Because I would hear something and I would just Shazam it and listen to that. But my go-to playlist is really like, this is going to be weird, okay? Lo-fi. I love lo-fi. I'm a lo-fi girl. I listen to lo-fi. Chill Hop Station is my favorite station, okay?
I got you.
Okay.
I'm a lo-fi girl. They be like, yo, this is putting me to sleep. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, you smoke to this?
So lo-fi is
You gonna be fine,
What is
I'm
it? What
telling
is
you.
it? Lo-fi is
Lo-fi is it's like a mix of hip hop, jazz, and it's very
It's
swanky.
sultry.
I need to
It's like
listen to that.
neo
What's
soul.
up? Put me
But
on.
But it's so fire. But you'll be like just chilling, like you
It's
turn up
zone.
to it, or you could chill to it because it's different kinds of levels of lo-fi. You got study music, you got sleep music, you got party turn up lo-fi.
it's cocaine music, basically.
No,
Ooh.
it's not the trance music that you hear like the douche.
Yeah, it's not
like that, like no.
It's not a rave.
Yes, it's not a rave. It's very calming but dope. You be sitting in this shit like, wait, hold on.
So it's like, have you guys listened to Pimp a Butterfly album by Kendrick Lamar? Have you guys listened to that?
I think I have. I'm just not really good with the
So
names
what he
of
did
albums.
was
Yeah,
his
me-
whole
I know.
album. He produced a
I
whole
know I'm
album
not.
where it was hip hop and jazz, and he incorporated the two. So the whole album is a hip hop, like
I
a
gotta
lo-fi.
check this
That's
out.
lo-fi.
I didn't know it had a term.
What
Lo-fi.
was it called
Kendrick
again?
Lamar
To Pimp a Butterfly.
is amazing.
he's
He's
dope.
he's
He
a
is-
lyrical genius.
Yes.
But I got Drake's on my playlist.
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Drake. I really do. Like I know
Lyrical
people hate on him,
animal.
but I fucking love him.
Drake dope, though.
He's an
And
animal.
he's super dope. And I'm
dope.
manifesting that I'm gonna meet him,
Okay.
and I'm gonna
What's
be
your
like,
big
Drake,
stage?
I remade
No,
your
I didn't.
song,
Okay.
and I know you like it.
Okay.
You should have named it Houston Freestyle, not Chicago Freestyle.
Well, he redid
But
what is it? November 18th.
Killed it.
he did.
November 18th. What's the Houston song? Hold up, drink in my cup.
Oh,
Or
The
whatever
Chop
that
the
song
Screw
is.
one?
Yeah.
Hold up.
I forget the name of it. It's,
I was like, hold on, I'm about to sing Kendrick Lamar.
Nah, but I got
Dang.
Snow Allegra on my playlist.
Oh, she dope,
It's,
too.
I love Summer Walker.
Yes.
Like,
I
all
don't
those.
know people's names. I just know songs when I hear them. I be like, babe, what's that? And he'll have to give me.
These
But then
new
I
artists.
also got, Rich the Kid on there and Lil Durk. Like, I don't know.
I love
it's-
Rich the Kid. Okay, I forgot to mention Rich the Kid. Okay,
Let me
listen.
tell you something that happened in LA with Rich the Kid, okay? I
Lord Jesus.
posted
Uh-oh.
his song.
Getting spicy.
Not yet.
Talk
But
about
Rich
it.
the Kid, I hope you see this because I had posted his song, okay? And he reposted me. But the sound was messed up, and he put sound messed up, and I commented and said, "Oh my God, are you serious?" Like, not thinking he would respond. I'm like, I'm gonna repost it, and then he sends me a message back. He's like, "Repost it," and I was like, "Okay,"
Uh-oh.
and then I
He was in the
reposted it.
DMs.
Then I
We in the
reposted
game
it
like Madden.
Hey. No, but listen, I reposted it. He's not my type anyways, but he's dope.
No,
I
his
would love to
music
work with
is
him.
so good.
Yes, but he
I
didn't
love him.
repost it. He opened it, hearted it.
Okay.
The repost that I did correctly. Hearted it and then didn't repost it. Really? Rich the Kid?
you
Okay, and
you
I
should've
was
just-
looking good at that
But
second
you
one
know
too.
what? But you know what? You know what? He's seen it, and that's what matters because he saw
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
And trust me, they're watching.
Oh, absolutely.
They are watching
Yeah.
your every move, every DJ or song or stage presence that you're doing. They're watching that. So always know that. They see you.
So,
Trust me.
So speaking of that,
Thank you for that
She never gave
reassurance.
us her big stage though. Jay
Yes,
never
you're
gave us
right.
her
big stage moment, yeah.
My big stage moment, I could say, and this is another thing that's gonna be, because I always like to bring it back, right? Because I've done a lot of shows. I've done SOBs and places like Pianos and Bowery Poetry Club. Those are like really big New York stage shows. But my biggest one was when I went to the Apollo.
Ooh,
that's dope.
okay, just
I, like-
shit on me. No, I'm just playing. I love you. I'm just joking. Look, I want you to have your moment. You know what I'm saying?
cracking.
Like,
I love
seriously,
her.
that's dope.
No, but when I went to the Apollo, it's very cultural. So,
Yes.
like,
Yes.
me being able to perform.
Even with the gentrification, Harlem is everything.
Because I don't know what Harlem
Everything.
is right
Yeah,
now.
it's not the same.
It's-
I
but it's
performed
trying. It's
at the
trying.
Apollo
It's
when Harlem
struggling.
was the real Harlem.
Right.
Like 125th.
It's a Starbucks next to it now, right?
Right.
Something like that.
But it was.
Something like that. Yeah.
But guys, I did that, and I thought that's always gonna be a memorable moment for me.
Fire.
Because it's the Apollo Theater. I
Right.
got to rub that little
The
tree
wood.
stuff.
Yeah.
I was
Rubbing
like,
the
hold
wood,
on.
huh?
But, and
What?
you know you can't see the stage, but I was just sitting there like, well, I'm gonna fuck this shit
Ooh.
up. Y'all gonna remember me. Somebody gonna see this. Like y'all
Right.
gonna remember me.
So what was it for? It was just an
It was.
event? Or
It
what?
was no. It was the amateur night.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was
Oh.
like, fuck that.
Well, you
I'm
have an
gonna-
unforgettable look, FYI. You know what I'm
Hold on.
saying?
Thank
It's
you.
the
Hold on.
hair.
Let
It's
me-
the hair for me. It's the hair for me. I'm just being honest.
Thank you.
Camera ready at all times.
Yes.
So let me ask you guys this: as far as moving, how you guys move? Like you guys, I know you guys up and coming, and most people have a team. Do you guys have a team yet, or how you guys move alone?
The team
This is
question.
exciting.
You know what I
I
mean?
know. I'm gonna tell you this. I flow. I
Okay.
flow with it. I've had people who've wanted to kind of take on that role, but you know, you got to be careful. People get involved and they have
what does it mean
expectations.
when you say team? Well, like, what does that?
You need a publicist. You need
Yeah.
a manager. You know, you
And I'm
need
just saying,
people.
that's for the people.
Yeah,
We
you
just
need
ask
to
these
you need
questions
to
for
be
them.
delegating certain things to other people so you could focus on your true craft.
Right.
Absolutely.
The
Right.
singing, the writing, the vocal lessons, the performing, all of those things. And it's really hard to do it all because really, like, I'm shooting my own music videos, editing my own videos. I'm choosing my wardrobes, doing my own hair,
you're doing
doing my own
everything.
makeup.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And let me tell you, I have a music video out right now. It's called Somebody on YouTube.
Okay.
And it's a I'm a toot my own horn. It's a
Absolutely.
badass video. I spent $3,000 on it. It was the biggest budget that I had, and it really showed.
I
It
wanna
was,
talk about
visuals
that.
are
Yeah.
everything.
That's dope.
Right.
That is dope.
That's
But
dope.
when is my team coming? Because I'm manifesting it right
Okay.
now. Where
You have
are
to write
you?
that down.
God,
You have to
y'all
write
know
that
what's
down.
so crazy?
Okay.
What's so
You're
really
right.
cool?
You don't write it, it didn't happen. So as a therapist, we have to document everything. This is why
Okay.
my computer open.
Oh wow, you're a therapist.
Yes.
Okay, well let's get back to
So,
that because I might need some help.
You have to, if you don't, in my field, you
Yeah.
don't write it down, it didn't happen. You have
Okay,
to
that's
document
true. I
everything.
like that.
So when you're talking about manifestations, yes, you put things out there, you put them in the universe, but you have to make them real. So it's almost like what you call a vision board. It's a
Right,
process.
and I
So
love
you have
I
to
love
do
vision
that.
boards.
So you have to write it down. You can put it in your Quran. You can put it in your space of meditation. You have to write it down and make it real because to just put it out there, it's just floating.
Well, I'm gonna
Right.
go write it
Right.
down
You have to
as soon
write it
as
down
I
and
leave
make
here.
it real.
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and you have to know and be specific what it is you want. You can't put it out there to your higher power. It's not a multiple choice. It's like an essay. You have
Right.
to put out there what you want.
One thing I
specifically.
do want to say about a team, you know, just a piece of advice for people is that if you're having to prove things to your team and you're having to give them validation for every little damn thing, I think they really want to be the star. And
Right.
they
That's
along for the
exactly how I
wave
feel.
because you shouldn't have to work. And
They
that's
found
why
you.
exactly.
Yeah, they
that's
found
why
you, right.
that's why I don't
Same.
have a team because the people who have tried to take on that role,
They tried
I
to
feel
make
like
you
they
somebody
needed
else.
they needed a lot of validation. They wanted credit for every little thing.
Absolutely.
Like, who's the artist? Because I need your help.
Absolutely.
I can't be
Right.
validating. Thank you. You gonna get your thanks. Trust me. When I pay you, when I blow
right.
up.
Right.
Okay?
And how I feel about this team thing is I went so long with thousands of people trying to be my managers, trying to sign me to their labels. I have so
Right.
many contracts that was on the table. I was negotiating with my attorney literally like just a couple of weeks ago. And as I was negotiating my contracts, I didn't even know I was building a team of people.
Okay.
I always had one person, his name is Gio, who's from New York. He always, he's in the industry. I work with a lot of industry people, but I am a female. So you have
Right.
to remember, I'm not talking to everybody. So
Right.
I used to always, this is what I used to do, y'all. Listen up. This is what I used to do. I used to act as a third person.
Okay, on the
Especially
phone.
when I deal with men or different people in the industry, because you just never know. They
don't
see you,
take
they
you
don't put you
serious.
on a
It's
show,
not
but
the
then they
same
want to be your
respect.
boyfriend or they want
Right.
to fuck with you. No, I don't know. If you want to put me on to something, I want it to be authentic. I want it to be genuine. I want you to be like, yo, I really fuck with your art and I fuck with your talent. Not like, oh, okay, well, I want to fuck with you because on a different level.
Right.
So I used to move like that as a third person. But now I actually have that team, and I built that team. I spoke to them. I have conference calls every day now, and they really moving me how I want to be moved.
Right.
They asked me, what do you want on this project?
Amen.
So when you said your team shouldn't have to, need validation for
Right.
something, they found me. So y'all need to be trying to figure out what's the best move for me, because I'm already the full fucking package.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Y'all need
When's
to
your birthday? When's your
I'm an
birthday?
Aries.
Ooh,
Y'all need to-
fire,
y'all
baby.
need to sign, ship, and deliver the package the appropriate way so we can meet the higher quality where I'm supposed to be. Now I have that team.
Okay.
So I'm Gooch Canooch.
So basically you're saying you got your team organically.
I got my team organically.
It wasn't a plan.
It was
Okay.
not a plan. I spoke to Universal. I spoke to Rock Nation. I spoke to
It was
all
a plan.
kinds
It
of-
just wasn't yours.
Exactly.
It was a
And-
plan.
Exactly. And I love the people that I have on my team today, because we work as a family. Some are like, okay, it's a team, it's only 4 of us. And one is from New York, one is from Houston, one is in LA, and one is 2 is in New York, I believe. And it's crazy because we're on different coasts, but we still in sync, as one. And my music is
They
now
understand the
going to
vision,
be
basically.
exactly.
Yeah.
And now my music is going to be pushed properly the way it's supposed to be, and that album is going to be sickening.
Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 28.
Okay.
So let me ask you guys this. That label
I
come
asked that because you have a lot of
energy.
passion.
Passion?
It's a lot of history. There's a lot of weight. There's a lot. And when she speaks like she our age, like she 45, 50 years old.
She old.
I'm old soul.
But you've been
She
doing
been
this.
here
I'm
before.
I'm older than you.
And in this industry,
My
it's
soul
like
is 105.
you guys have to function differently, but it's a lot. You experience a lot in a short amount of time as a creative. That's regardless of
Absolutely.
what your art is. But listening to you guys, you would think y'all were like 95 years old.
Ooh.
But you
I like that.
But you
Old
get to
souls.
experience a lot.
I'm
in
32.
in a short amount of time.
32.
So,
I'm gonna be 33 the end of this month, July 30th.
Hi.
I'm gonna be in Dubai. Okay.
Yay!
Y'all are the first to hear it.
Hey, weed is illegal in Dubai. They
I
lock you up.
know. I got
56
some
days.
pins. I got some pins. I was thinking about bringing the pins.
just put it in a hookah.
No, don't
Hey,
get arrested in Dubai.
right.
I'm never going to see you again.
At
No.
all. You
gonna
heard of
be
DJ
human.
Esco? What happened to DJ Esco?
Oh, hell no.
Well, Future's DJ, he had they had weed on him, right? So he took the fall for it. So everybody went back to the States, and he stayed in Dubai, and he had nobody to call because they didn't believe he was a DJ, a celebrity DJ. So he stayed in jail for 56 nights. The only reason he got out, the judge there saw him on YouTube and said, okay, he is famous. But other than that, he'll still be in jail.
So
I ain't fucking with no.
wait, let's
Dubai
break
jail,
this
no
down. Let's break
overseas
this down
jail.
into perspective. This is
Okay.
Future's DJ. Future's
DJ
in the same
Esco.
person that Sierra had a baby for. And all these other women that he don't take responsibility for. So you gonna take the fall for this man for some weed and thought he was gonna come back for you, and he doesn't take care of his seed?
Okay.
Shame on him.
Hey.
I blame him.
He was at the top of his career
I just
at
wanted
that
to make
point.
sure I understood what we were talking about.
Right.
Okay. Next
So look,
story.
let me ask you guys this: if the label comes to you guys, right, and they offer you a nice deal, not a 360, they offer you a good deal, what is the first thing you're gonna do if you accept that money? The very first thing you're gonna do. If that label come and say, okay, we want to sign. Say Universal say, okay, we're gonna give you X.
I'm doing bald head
We
whole
gonna,
shit.
we gonna do.
But I don't sing, so
We got
you
the
can't
budget.
listen to me.
We got the videos. We got the
Me and
interviews.
Jay doing bald
we
head
got the
whole
logo.
shit.
It's not a 360. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
We doing bald head whole shit.
That's a broad question now.
The very first thing.
Oh,
That
head
check.
the whole shit.
You get that check. They send you a $2 million check.
$2 million. What?
You know,
It's just an advance.
let me tell you, I would probably the
At
first
least he
thing.
up to 2 because he gets stuck on this $1 million. At least he is up to 2 by now.
I would say
10.
me personally.
Come on.
$10 million.
Me personally, I would take some of the money. I think there would be several things I would do, but one of the first things I would take some of the money and I would go put it in the masjid because then my blessings would come more in
Okay.
abundance
The
after
10%.
that.
You're
Right.
paying her
I
tithes.
got
Come
you.
on.
Right.
Okay. And then everything gonna come after that
Amen.
because
I got
God
you.
got me.
That's dope.
So
10%.
Listen,
You going to Gucci? Hell with that.
No, that's basic shit.
She don't even look like a Gucci girl. What?
I'm that
Gucci girl,
bohemian.
Gucci girl.
I'm bohemian.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm bohemian.
I like that
like,
natural vibe much better.
I'm very bohemian. But I come from a family with a lot of women in my family.
Okay.
That Caribbean women. We're very homebodies. They don't travel much, and they don't like to travel that much, and they stay in New York or at home. So I would take my family on one big ass family vacation
beautiful.
to bring us together to
is dope.
say, listen, y'all, get the hell out the house and let's go have some.
And celebrate you
Yeah,
and your accomplishment.
Yeah.
Yes, but also to just celebrate us as just women and still being alive and healthy and still being able to. I'm very big on family. I'm very family oriented,
that's
and
dope.
I love both sides, my mom's side, my dad's side, and I feel like I just want to see everybody just together and just happy. So I would just do like a big ass trip. Now don't ask me for no Chanel bags and shit, y'all.
Right,
That's what y'all
yeah.
get.
You know
Now
it's coming.
Look,
You know that's
I
coming.
got you here. You may
I'm
get a
kidding,
meal,
I'm
but
kidding.
that's it.
So are you both guys? I know I'm a man. I shouldn't be asking this question. but I'm gonna ask
Don't you do it. Are you
Here
about to
we
ask if we're
go.
single?
No. I'm not gonna
Okay.
ask the relationship unless you want to talk
It's
about
gonna
it.
be
No,
a-
I don't like to spill my beans.
I'm gonna ask about feminism. Are you guys feminists? Is this woman power? Give me Roy's.
I think God made
borderline.
man and woman.
Okay.
We have our
Yeah.
purposes.
Okay.
I don't try to act like a man.
Okay.
Exactly.
My ex-husband taught me that. He's like,
Okay.
you're a woman. Stay in your femininity.
Okay.
And
That's
so and he respected me too. So in turn, but I wouldn't say of course, like I'm a woman and I'm proud of women for how far we've come, but I know my place.
That's dope. That's dope.
I'm gonna just say that I love women. I love being a woman, and I think we come a long way as
Yeah.
well. But like she said, we have our roles. I don't try to take on the man role, but what I do notice is that when I do stay in my own little, my lane and my zone as an independent woman, I don't discredit a man for being a man, but I will do some independent shit because that's just in my blood.
Yeah,
And
for sure, for sure,
so
for
that's
sure.
just how I feel about the whole feminist thing. Like I'm both. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I support a man for being a man, and some men in this generation need to learn how to be that. And,
We gonna talk about that. She started it. I didn't want to talk about that, but she started it.
I'm also, do my role as a woman, but I'm not going to be out here depending on a man either. So, I'm
Okay.
borderline.
So I didn't want to bring this up, but you said single. I didn't want to even talk about this.
Yeah,
Since,
right.
I
I felt
not?
the energy.
The energy is there, right?
It's there.
So you guys are artists, and you guys are out traveling. You guys are out going city to city, meeting different people all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
So how is this road life? Like, tell me, what is the road life for a single woman? Both y'all single, right?
I didn't go.
He couldn't wait to ask this.
Both y'all single, right?
Next
so how is the road
motherfucking
life
question.
for a single woman? Because that's hard, especially if you don't have a team. So it's like, who's your manager is not your security, your publicist is not
I
your
have
security.
security.
You know what I
Security.
mean?
I ain't got security yet,
I got
but
security.
it's coming.
So if
I
a
got
beautiful
security.
man, intelligent, he's balanced,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's put together, and he's like, well, we should go out for dinner. What would you say?
Well, I just got back
Looks like
from
this
LA.
happened.
I just got back from LA.
I love how he threw imbalanced.
Okay.
He threw imbalanced.
I must say, I just got back from LA, and
Okay.
I may
Be in a relationship.
not a relationship,
Okay.
but I see some potential, and I just want to fill it out.
I got you. How long does that take?
I'm a very intuitive person. It usually takes me, a few
Two things.
encounters to know if I like really fuck with you or not. Like,
you.
I mean,
That's very true.
you know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. When people say, "Oh, take your time," it's like back then,
Right.
when a man laid his eyes on a woman that he liked, it was just instant. He loved her. They were together because that was the time back then. Now it's like.
I was like, I had to
Right,
make sure
people-
you ain't crazy.
Exactly.
That you
But
got your
you
shit
can tell. I mean, I'm sure she can tell too. Now, I have gotten, sideswiped before, but I feel like everything is for me and not against me. So whatever it is, I had to learn the lesson in it, or
everything is good, basically.
you know, everything is. I'm not my own. I don't want to be my own worst enemy, and I feel like people put a lot of things against themselves.
Right.
Everything is working for me. So if it doesn't work out, it was meant to be that way. If this happened, it was meant to be. I try to just find the lesson in everything.
And what do you take from it and keep moving?
Exactly.
It's a good mindset.
Jaden?
Oh, if I see that description you just said, I mean, it depends on the person. Like, I'm the type of person that I'm very vulgar and I'm very upfront. Like, cause I don't like to.
She's an Aries.
I don't like to waste time. I'm like, okay, hi, you know, cause there's 1,000 people that try to talk to me and after shows, this and a third. I just personally feel like I want you to be organic and different and dope. If you come into me, long story short, it depends on if a person comes at me the way I want them to. Like, humble, calm, fun, ready for adventures. Now, no, I'm going to buy you a Gucci bag, and we going to sit in my drop top. I don't like shit like that, like, because that's not me.
You're fire, so you need a very dominant type of person.
Right, but I also like a calm and chill aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? I like somebody that's like, you know, if I say let's have a picnic, you know how to, you know, have a picnic. Not somebody that just want to go in the club all day and smoke hookah. That's not me.
Right.
Like I like a grounded person.
Right.
So that's me. I'll be like,
I like that.
I'm gonna try to fill that person out. I'm like, bro. I was like,
so I want to ask you guys this, and you know, this is my last question, but I want to ask you guys this because a lot of people that's coming up, that's artists, that's you know, they're following you guys' footsteps, male or female, and they don't know the first steps for as preparation for a show. You know, you got a show coming up. You know what the expectation is for that show. What's the preparation that goes into it? I'm talking from meditation all the way until you when you get on stage.
Like for me, preparation is just knowing my songs.
Okay.
I have to know what songs I'm doing because that's where the anxiety ends. Because
right,
if I don't know what songs, I'm like, what the fuck? But once I have my songs, I rehearse the same songs over and over and over. It feels great. I also make sure my voice is good, so I don't drink, I don't smoke leading up to my show for weeks. And I drink occasionally, socially, and, you know, sometimes I smoke ganja here and there. But just high. But
cocaine?
I've never done any like crazy ass drugs. I'm scared of cocaine. Like, I'm already hyping on 1,000, so I'd be like, shit, I do that shit, I might jump off a building. I ain't trying to do. But I'm scared of that. But I always prep, and I always you know, just get my mind right and just be ready to rock out, and just always remind myself to be myself, because if you're not yourself on stage, then who are you? So I always remind myself that I got this and that this is the moments that I've always been waiting for to perform and go up there, and I'm going to do that.
That's dope.
You do have to remind yourself. You know, people always ask me, like, are you nervous? Like, even when I performed in LA, they're like, are you nervous? I'm like, I mean, I'm a human, and I'm just getting in front of a bunch of other humans, like, doing what I love. What is there to be nervous about? I get butterflies because I'm excited for people to hear my music.
Right.
But I would definitely say a Zen moment, meditation, you know, hot tea, you know, practicing your vocals and your lyrics. Let me tell you, I performed the other night, but I was so tired I didn't even want to perform it. I did it for my friend. It was like this little, like, you know, down low performance, but it was like packed. And I forgot one of my lyrics. I switched it up for the first time. Girl. I've never done this, but I did it. Nobody noticed. To the crew. Nobody noticed.
I was about to ask, do you do all original songs, or do you cover other people's music?
Never. I'll tell you this, and anyone can disagree with me, that's fine. I don't personally like doing covers. Okay. I just don't. I like to do my music, because people are going to compare you to like that person, and how even if you switch it up, I just don't like, I want to do my music. Like, I don't want to cover anybody's music.
And do you find it harder to get crowd control or read the room or carry the room?
No, I demand. I'm a Leo, baby. Yeah. I demand that space.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm high. I'll be like, everybody come to the front, get your phones out.
Exactly.
Like, I'm just fun. Like, I'll get off the stage and walk around. I make jokes. I'm a comedian. You know.
Look, I performed at the Vegan Vibes Festival. Don't know if you're familiar.
I am.
That was a really dope event, and you know, my music went off. Like, just went off. It was too hot, and my and I had
kept going.
And I was like, now, Kiara, you ain't gonna mess my music up like that. Okay, you ain't gonna and I had to. No, I wanted to, but I immediately went into, like she said, comedian mode, and I just kind of like had to win the crowd over. Like, okay, now like bring them all in. Like, let's come all in. But I should have went a cappella. You know, I should have. I might do that next time if that ever happens.
I think the first time in culturally distinct history, I think Kylea, she wants to freestyle right quick.
Freestyle. I know you've been waiting for me. Can you be that somebody? Hold it down. Don't you slip. And don't you drown on the drip.
Hey.
Nah.
You
Now you caught me off guard now.
You got the vibes
You
going.
caught me off guard. But that's not a freestyle. That's actually from one of my songs.
That's dope.
Yes,
That's dope.
and that was fire.
It's quick. It wasn't prepared.
Right.
You didn't have to wait on that.
No, you know we waiting for you now.
Oh, me? Really?
Me.
Look, I have a raspy ass voice. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, you the wave, you the wave, you the wave, you the wave.
Ooh.
I wanna ride your tide. I wanna ride your tide.
Hey, we would sound really good together.
Okay.
I'm about to go, man. Hold on. I got y'all. Hold on. Hold on.
Hello, DJ.
You ain't ready for me. Hold on. A voice ain't right. It's
Very
right.
Let's go, very white.
Listen, you gonna sing high, and I'm gonna be an alto, and we gonna harmonize. That would be so beautiful.
I am down.
That would be so
Y'all
beautiful.
I am down.
Well, I
I'm
love her
down.
spirit, and my daughter's an Aries, and so she's fire, and I'm fire.
Is she March, April?
She's March 29th.
I'm March 22nd.
You see?
Yeah, she's a diva.
Oh, she's an artist. She has a beautiful voice too, actually, but I'm gonna let her find it on her own. You know?
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what you guys got coming up, and also give the people your handles.
So today I will be performing at Live Oak, Houston, Texas. And then tomorrow I will be at the Ava Center. Get there at 8 p.m. It's going to be a crowded show with some really great headlines, including me. So I have that coming up.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
How do I get in? I want to
You
come.
can come with me.
I want to come.
Come with me. And then also in August 20th through the 22nd, I will be in Las Vegas at the Artisan Boutique Hotel for Vegas Pride.
Dope.
And it's going to be a great show. We got Saucy Santana and a couple of other people from
that's
Miami. And
See, she
cool
got
shit,
her
so-
team doing her right. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to right.
Wait,
as
hold
soon
on.
as I leave
Hold
here.
on, y'all. Hold on. Don't talk too teaming yet. I booked those myself. That's not.
Now look,
I love my team, though, y'all, but I did that.
now if I see
We love
you
them
on the
for what
video,
they're going to do.
You got to
You know what they're
sometimes.
going to do.
You know, no one's gonna make things happen like you for you. Period.
Exactly.
And even if you have a team, like, so you still gotta. Even if you
Still
have a
be
team,
that.
hustle.
yeah, you have to be out there.
That's
but
me, 110.
I'm going to LA this weekend. I'm about to get into some shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with Elijah. I'm gonna be with Mr. Banks.
Okay.
You know, and he's having
Yes.
an event on Friday. I plan on networking. He's having an event on Sunday. I plan on networking. So I'm trying to perform more out of town now.
Okay, that's dope.
That's going to be super dope.
You know, so
That's going to be fun.
Handles. What's your handles?
My Instagram is Jaden Zoe, JadenZoe. Follow me. Love it. All the good energy.
Hey.
I'm gonna follow you whenever we leave here.
Yes, ma'am.
Mine is check for Kylea. Check the number 4 and then Kylea. Kylea.
Oh, that's
Just
dope.
how it sounds. How
Check
could
for-
you mess
check
that
for
up?
Kylea.
Check for Kylea.
Kylea.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want
that's
people to
dope.
check for me.
Check for me.
So before you guys get signed and you guys have a video with Drake, I want my 20%. All right.
Ooh, you said 20%. You
Oh
gonna
my
get
God.
20%.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna make sure when we do a video, it's gonna be
be
somebody but Drake. I'm playing.
one. Look, I'm always when I pop off, I'm always come back to your
Yes.
Of
podcast.
course. I'm like, you better,
Okay.
Absolutely.
you better have me front row and front center in this
No doubt.
motherfucker. Like, see, I was talking shit.
Because we've been trying to do
That's
this thing for a long time.
right?
You've
Well,
been
like
had reached out to me a long time ago.
Before the pandemic, I
See,
believe.
listen, everything
Yes.
happens in divine
Yes,
timing.
it does.
I have a filter on and it's going in and out, but
Right.
I'm still cute.
Okay. Mine's is too.
But I
Hold on.
appreciate. Look, honestly, I do. I appreciate you guys for coming on.
Is it
I know
over
you guys
already?
are busy. Yeah,
I don't want to leave.
I
like it here.
gotta go pay some bills. Yeah. So I do appreciate you guys for coming on and coming through. Guys that viewed the show, I appreciate you guys for viewing the show. Make sure you see these lovely ladies. Make sure you guys follow them. Make sure we gonna go to the events, support these young ladies. We gonna do it big. At the same time,
Yeah.
we're gonna celebrate our people and our culture. All right,
Yes,
guys.
sir.
So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. This is the Coastal Distinct Podcast. This is your boy DJ KO.
Okay, Jack is in the building.
Hey.
Peace and love.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
That was fun.
I'm ready to